The history of the United States Bicentennial Quarter, minted between 1975 and 1976, is one of the most fascinating chapters in American coinage history, as it celebrates 200 years of American independence. This coin holds a special place in both numismatic and cultural history. It symbolizes patriotism, artistic creativity, and a reflection of American heritage. The Bicentennial Quarter was part of a larger celebration that included special designs for the quarter half dollar and dollar coins, all featuring unique reverse designs to honor the nation's 200th anniversary of independence from Great Britain. The idea of a bicentennial coin was first discussed in Congress during the early 1970s when the United States was preparing for a massive celebration, marking 200 years since the signing of the Declaration of Independence in 1776. Congress authorized the minting of commemorative coins in 1973, with a design that would represent the nation's history and pride rather than issuing coins dated 1975 and 1976 separately. The United States Mint decided to produce all bicentennial coins with the dual date, 1776-1976. This represented the unity of the celebration, spanning 2 years as the nation moved toward the historic bicentennial milestone. These coins were struck in 1975 and 1976, but none carry the date. 1975, the obverse of the Bicentennial Quarter still featured the classic bust of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan in 1932. However, for the Bicentennial Edition, the reverse design was changed to something entirely new that would capture the spirit of the American Revolution. To achieve this, the United States Mint held a national design competition in 1973, inviting artists from across the country to submit their concepts for the special bicentennial coinage. The winning design for the quarter was created by Jack L. Ayer, who was a colonial history enthusiast. His reverse design features a colonial drummer, representing the citizen soldiers of the American Revolution. Beside the drummer is a victory torch surrounded by 13 stars, symbolizing the original 13 colonies. This design perfectly reflected the patriotic fervor and historical pride of the bicentennial celebration. When the bicentennial quarters were released in 1975, they immediately captured public attention. Millions of Americans began collecting them from circulation. These coins were available in both circulation strike and special proof versions. They were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The San Francisco Mint produced both clad and 40% silver proof sets. The silver versions were especially popular among collectors and sold in special bicentennial coin sets alongside the half-dollar and dollar coins. The bicentennial coinage program was not only a tribute to history, but also a massive national event. The United States Mint produced billions of bicentennial quarters to meet the extraordinary demand as Americans held on to them as keepsakes rather than spending them because of their symbolic design and historical significance. Bicentennial quarters can still be found in circulation today, nearly half a century later. Though many have been saved by collectors, the coin's dual date, 1776-1976, remains one of its most distinctive features as it connects the Revolutionary era with modern America. Another interesting aspect of the Bicentennial Quarter is its connection to the larger artistic movement of the 1970s. During that period, there was a renewed national interest in early American history and culture, reflected in everything from art and music to film and literature. The bicentennial celebration culminated in grand national events such as parades, fireworks, and television specials, and the bicentennial coins served as an everyday reminder of the nation's revolutionary spirit. For many Americans, holding one of these coins felt like holding a small piece of history. The quarter's design, featuring the Colonial drummer, became an instantly recognizable patriotic symbol that reminded citizens of America's origins and enduring freedom. Though the Bicentennial Quarter is common in circulation, it has become a nostalgic item for millions who remember the excitement of the bicentennial years. Certain varieties of the coin have become valuable to collectors depending on condition and mint mark. For example, quarters struck in 40% silver-proof or uncirculated versions from the San Francisco Mint often command higher prices in the collector's market. Additionally, some coins have minting errors such as double strikes or off-center designs, which can make them especially valuable in numismatic circles beyond its monetary worth. The Bicentennial Quarter represents a celebration of American identity and unity. It was minted during a time of reflection as the country looked back on 2 centuries of struggle growth and achievement. The coin's design serves as a timeless reminder of the nation's founding ideals, liberty, courage, and the pursuit of independence. The Bicentennial Quarter also played a role in sparking public interest in coin collecting. Many people who were not traditional collectors began saving coins during the bicentennial years, leading to one of the largest booms in hobby history. The excitement over these coins led the mint to produce related items such as commemorative sets, medals, and souvenir coin holders, which became popular gifts and collectibles throughout the 1970s. The Bicentennial Coin Program was so successful that it inspired future commemorative coin programs in the United States, including the State Quarters series launched in 1999. The lessons learned from the Bicentennial Project showed the Mint how special coin designs could capture public imagination and promote national pride each time someone held a bicentennial quarter. They were reminded not only of George Washington and the Revolution, but also of the resilience and unity that defined the American experience as a result. These coins continue to be cherished across generations. The Bicentennial Quarter tells a story that stretches from the battlefields of 1776 to the coin collections of modern America. Its enduring design and historical importance make it a living artifact of the United States bicentennial celebration. Even today, collectors, historians, and everyday Americans alike value this coin, not only for its artistry, but also for the meaning it carries. It is a tribute to the men and women who fought for independence, and to the vision of freedom that has guided the nation for over 2 centuries. As time moves forward, the Bicentennial Quarter will remain a reminder of how far the United States has come since 1776, and how symbols like a simple coin can connect an entire nation to its roots. The story of the United States Bicentennial Quarter, minted between 1975 and 1976, goes far beyond its design and mintage. It is deeply connected to one of the most important cultural movements in modern American history. The bicentennial celebration of 1976 was not just a commemoration of 200 years since independence. It was a nationwide event that sought to bring Americans together during a time of reflection, renewal, and patriotism. This small piece of metal, minted between 1975 and 1976, continues to echo the heartbeat of American history, representing not just the past, but also the promise of the future. And that is why the United States Bicentennial Quarter remains one of the most beloved and historically significant coins ever produced by the Mint.